Hello, everybody. My name is Heather. This is my channel, TT's Trinkets and Treasures. We are, we had to postpone the opening for the companion collaboration because several of us didn't have it. So we're all hoping to have it by tomorrow. And if so, and we'll look at the schedule and see when we can all jump on to kick it off. But for those of you who are watching this in the future, right now I'm by myself because I wasn't planning on going live. And then I remembered that I didn't go live on Wednesday because I wasn't feeling well. So I was able to get all the puppy pictures done. So that's done. So I was like, come on, you can go on live for a little while. I'm not saying that I'm going to be on for a long time. Babe, can you please come close the door? Sorry about that. But I'm on here now, so I don't know. We can keep on with the bracelets. We can just chat, talk about everything. If there are any of you who want to do the companion collaboration with us, please don't hesitate. Please, it's fun. No pressure. If you aren't sure that you even want your face on camera, that's fine. You can point your camera down at the mat and show the creations that you've made. We can just have audio of you going in the background as we're opening and talking about the different beads and going back and forth on design ideas and all of that kind of stuff. So I just don't want anybody to like come upon it and be afraid to do it, thinking that, it's scary. It's kicked off a lot of people's channels. It's reinvigorated some others. Dominique did the companion collaboration with us last time. She now has her own channel, and I think she just celebrated 200 subscribers. That might not be correct. If it's not, I apologize, Dominique. It might be more than that. I'm not sure, but I'm not at all surprised. I knew that she was going to be popular. I knew everything was going to go great. She's so freaking talented. So I knew it was going to be. Hello, Pearl. How are you? So glad you're here. Hi, Cheryl. I'm sorry I haven't replied to your email. I will do so. I hope you are feeling okay and you are recovering well. That's been a lot of us in the community for the last couple of weeks from me with my insurance issues and needing a new prior authorization and it taking forever. So being as president as I normally am is not good. And I was going to go live with Marsha tonight, Vlad and Cammy's business partner here in the US. I just didn't have the energy to take all of the equipment out there, set everything up. So I told her that we will reschedule that after her show because the next week is when her show is going to be here in the Phoenix metro area. They're doing a highlight of the, I don't know what the PC term is, if it's Native American or the indigenous people. I don't know what's preferred. So you have to be one of the you have to be a Native American in order to be in it. I'm excited to go out. I will probably post a short, something or not, because Stephen and I are going to go out there and check things out. So it'll be a lot of fun. But hi, Deborah. But I didn't go live on Wednesday, so I felt bad and I wanted to come on. And yeah, no, I'm here, but I wasn't going to be. But I did get some adorable puppy photos that I can show you. That's why I'm like kind of, ooh, because I did that just a bit ago. If I knew where my phone was, I got really cute pictures. I just have no idea where I just set my phone is all. I don't know. Anyways, well, they're really cute. What did I drink it? I literally just had it. Anyway, so I didn't know if we were going to. I can continue making bracelets from the other day. There were some designs that I didn't get to. So, yes, trying to bead in a sling. Oh, hon, I'm sorry. That cannot be easy. Ugh. Yeah, I imagine because I tried to do it in bed. I have one of those little tables that goes over the bed. It doesn't work for me. I have to be like up at my desk to actually like create and everything. But I did have something that I thought, wait, now I'm looking at it and it's not what I thought it was again. I don't know. Nobody answered me the other day when I asked if any had used like these little rhinestones that have like 4 holes in them. I don't know if they're meant for sewing. Oh wait, nope, there it went. Okay, so if you hold it at an angle, there are 2 holes. And what I was thinking is that I would try using wire and put the beads on with the little rhinestones and see if it works. If it doesn't work, we're experimenting. Like I said, Beading Besties is me flying solo. So yes, did you get the link I sent? Yes, I did. Thank you. It's adorable. Adorable. Might have to be an Easter thing because she got the bunny she got from Gigi last year was bigger than she was by quite a bit. So it'll be fun to kind of make her something this year instead of that. So you sent an email for the last feed sale. Okay, Barbara, I will get back to you. Yes, I will respond to you. I apologize. It's been a very rough week. So I'm going to try to do this. And I'm going to do it with, like I said, these little rhinestones that I've had for over a year. Yeah. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so there are these little rhinestones, and if you put them as a square, there's one bead that goes through on each corner. But if you put it at an angle, then it has 2 holes. So what I was thinking is that we could possibly, this is totally an experiment. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to have to use seed beads or else very tiny beads in order to do this. Like I said, I haven't tried this. So just let me cut a couple pieces of wire. Wait, this is 22. I'm going to do it with my bronze wire. And I'm going to cut 2 pieces that are relatively long so that I have more room to work with and I'm not trying to fiddle with not having enough wire. So, because that's never good. But you know, your girl doesn't waste scraps. She uses them. I need to get another jar because this is my copper jar. I have a bigger one somewhere, but yeah. So what I was thinking was that we could go in it that way, and then on the other side as well. And the reason I'm using wire instead of beading thread is because it's it's holding it better. But look, it puts it in like the diamond shape, which will be really pretty. We just have to find, oh, but if I use beading wire, then I can bring them together if I want and then go back out. No, let's try with the wire. We can do this more than once, it's not a big deal. So we need some itty bitty beads. Let's see, what do I have right here? I have some ball spacers, which wouldn't look bad if we were to use those. I have the tiny little ball spacers. Let's see. These might work. Obviously, I can't do the whole bracelet in just that because it's not long enough. But those are pretty. Let me see. Let me take a gander at what else we have here at hand. Like I said, I literally decided to go live at the very last minute. These small ones? No, those would be too big. Okay, just a little bit too big. We wouldn't need many more than these if we just use the tiny ball spacers. I just don't, let me check and see if the size I have will fit two on the wire at the same time. And if so, then we can just come up with some kind of a pattern. But yes. The wire is 22 gauge, but it's bare bronze wire. So it's more of like a medium tempered, like a half hard situation, like beadle wire. Okay, those will set up against each other. Okay, so now we know if it's 3 millimeter, it will fit. Let me see what else I have right here. I have seed beads, but I'd rather not use seed beads if I don't have to, because I kind of, for the first time, I might use them again in the future. It's not right now. I have teeny tiny appetite, but that's kind of the wrong color. It doesn't really go with these ones because they're more purplish. And I know blue and purple are close on the color wheel, but yeah, triangle beads, but those are scratchy. Let me see. What's all of these? Ooh. Ah, I have some lilac mother of pearl that I think will fit quite nicely. So I don't want the silver up against silver. I was just testing that to see if it fits. But we can do, if we do like 3 of these and then these and then 3 of these again, we might have enough. I need to see how many I have for both sides. Oops. Oh, got myself in trouble. But this is from Craftwire USA. I need to have a conversation with him though, because like I told you guys, I want to make sure that we're gonna be able to get findings that go with it. Try to see what all I have right here. Okay, so when I'm not knocking everything I own on the floor, actually, it's, but yeah. Ooh, I have these seed beads. These will be perfect. Okay, we're good now. So we have our mother of pearl. We have some darker purple seed beads that are, they're actually cubes. So they're not seed beads, but they're cubes. So if we mix these 3 bead selections together, we should be able to come up with a very nice pattern that will fit and not use as much of our these beads. So I'm going to count these out so I know how many I have of each of them. Because like I said, that's the one that's more 5. Man, see, this is what drives me crazy. Don't send me a strand of 25 beads. That drives me bonkers. That's why all of my strands that I make myself are all like 26 or something like that. Because it drives me nuts to have like one leftover bead. We'll do, Cheryl. We'll do. Okay. So I think that'll be really pretty. I'm going to close this before I knock it over. Okay, so I think I want to start with the cube beads rather than the rhinestone, and I'm just going to pick up 5 of them for each side, and then we'll do our first rhinestone, and then we can figure out the pattern for the other side. You know your girl, she likes even numbers. But 3, 5, yeah. So I want that strand. Let's do this strand. Because if this works, I am going to have to find these little rhinestones so I can have them in the next sale because I think this could be really, really pretty if it works out. I'm using wire this time, as I said earlier, but in case you weren't here, I'm using wire instead of the beading wire because I want it to have more, I want it to hold better. Okay, so these, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little loop that I can take out later, but it'll keep, or I can cut off later, but it'll keep my beads from falling off. So just do a quick little foil on either strand. I'm not even worried about how they look at this point. Okay, so we have our rhinestone now. I think I want to do, like, should we do 3 this, 3 and that? We could just like 1. We could do 3 of the cubes, and then the first time we replace this becomes the center, and then the next time we go, we put 3 more cubes on, and then we would put these silverish lavender beads on, which are gorgeous. It's strands like this that keep me from canceling my dollar bead box because every time I get ready to, I do a project and I use beads that I got from them, and then I'm like, well, you are using them, Heather. You are. And it's not an expensive subscription, and you get I get the dollar bead bag, which is what I would have kept regardless if I canceled the box part of it. The last time I canceled it, then they had like 3 beautiful boxes in a row. And I was like, what do you guys think of the lavender with that? This goes beautifully. I'm kind of underwhelmed about this one. I think I could probably get 4mm beads on here without them hitting each other. Let me check behind me real quick. See what I have on my bead mat. I also have beads behind me at my disposal. I have black. And my copper's favorite, but I'm using bronze. But I could swap out to copper. Let me see what. I think these are also beads that kept me from canceling my subscription. You know that they're check, and you know that they're tiny. And I'm very happy because I just found my my copper or rose gold. Okay, I also have these that I think I might like better than the bright color. It's just slightly different. Or I have these coated beads. What do you think? Oh, I'm so happy for you, Sharon. That's awesome. Hi, Anne. How are you? Anna, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that I like the purple. It's not sparkly. And I want this to be like really sparkly. These are a bit bigger than these. See, last time I used those, I was playing with pearls. I have itty bitty teeny tiny lavender pearls. They almost look white, but they're not white. Man, I wish I knew where my cranberry pearls from Bernie's were. The ones I have here, I don't know if they work or not. Okay. I'm sorry that this wasn't more planned out, guys. I apologize. I know that it can be hectic when I start and don't have a project in mind to begin with. Like I said, I decided at the very last minute to go live. I was also looking through my phone to because I forgot to let that on. She was set the last time I went live and she wasn't on. So yes, I like those much better. The really light purple pearls. And I've got quite a few of them, so we should be good. So then if we do 3 and then we do a pearl, please fit on my wire. That's what I was afraid of. I might have to get 24 gauge. Yep. Okay. This will be used later, as always. 24 gauge, 18. There it is. Right there. At least I'm more organized and I generally know where my stuff is now. That wasn't the case before, as you all know. I don't think I cut enough on the first one. I did not. Okay, so now we're going to 24 gauge wire. Sorry. Yeah, they do. Like I said, because we had to cancel. Okay, Cheryl, you don't do the companion collaboration. Neither does Sharon. Oh, she just popped on to say, I got my beading supplies. Bye. She cracks me up. Um, so as I was saying, Cheryl, you've never done the companion collaboration. Anna, neither have you. What's keeping you from throwing your hat in the ring? I know both of you are beautiful designers. So we would love to have you be part of it. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this may shift altogether and only be the pearls. Just saying, they're beautiful. And I think it would be a very elegant looking bracelet. Have the rhinestones with the itty bitty pearls. So I'm trying to just get stuff that I'm probably not going to use out of my way. I'll clean it up later after we're done here. But like, I don't think I want ball spacers. Well, I'm not going to say that because I might decide to pull out my go-tos, which are right here. We have to go. I do have these, so we could use those in between the pearls, like do 3 of the seed beads or the cube beads. I don't know. Are any of you guys like versed in what the different seed beads are called? Because what is this? Oh, you don't know what that is. Okay. So, hi, Cam. I'm going to make a bracelet using those rhinestone beads that I found in my stash the other day. We're going to do that. So, I'm making a bracelet. Okay, so the companion collaboration is we all like a group of designers. You do not have to be a content creator. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. All you need to have is your phone, and that's all. So what we do is we get together, we unbox the companion bundle together. We kind of volley different design ideas back and forth. And then we spend a week designing with it, and then we come back and we show off everything we made to kind of show how the same people can have the same exact beads and how different the designs are. And if you do have social media, an Etsy channel, whatever, those will be in the description box below so that people know where to go and find you. So it's very, I mean, you can make one design. You don't have to do a bunch of them. You can start off just by making like one design on the first one, and that's perfectly okay. If you design with with more, or you make multiple designs, that's okay too. Okay. So there. We've got our. Does anybody know what these cubes are called? Are these Tohos? Did I get it right? I'm so not a seed beater, so I wouldn't know. Okay, I'm going to do 3 more of the little squares. And if I didn't have to put the rhinestone on both strands, I would. I have put out feelers about pearls, you guys. You guys said you wanted a sale that was just pearls, so I've been putting feelers out and looking all over to see what I can find, what good deals I can find. After my doctor's appointment tomorrow, we will more than likely go by Bernie's so I can talk to him about what he has and so on. Yeah, see, look how elegant that little baby pearl is. So pretty. And like I said, it's barely lilac. Like it, if I didn't tell you, it was like the like lightest shade of lavender. You'd probably think they were either gray or, rice pearls, or just standard beige pearls. But come on, I already changed the wire. Behave. Or not. And you can go over there. So, how was everybody's weekend? Did you get everything done that you wanted to do? Oops. Hmm. That's the only thing I have to be careful of. I don't want beads to go flying as the wire hits it. That would be very annoying. But did everybody get everything they wanted to get done? Yes. I can do that, not a problem. Okay, I will help you, Pam. Okay. Yes, but like the tilas are either the square or the like half tila, or maybe I think that these ones are Tohos, if I'm correct. Like I said, I do not see my phone anywhere, so I really put it on do not disturb. So then we'll do 3 more of these on both strands, and then we will strand on the next rhinestone. And then I want to have a look at it and see what it's looking like. You think I'm crazy for trying this with wire? Should I just use beading wire? I'm a little afraid that like it's not gonna like hold up well, that it's gonna keep flipping everywhere. I can do either one. What do you guys think? Should I stick to the wire or should I go to soft flex instead? This one needs one more. I'm using the Bare Bronze. Ooh, there you go. I would be very excited as well. We were supposed to move my desk. So, should I switch this to beading wire, guys? Look, it's already not like I think I'm going to. I don't like the way it's sitting. Take 10. I've told you guys many a times, I might not always know what I like, but I always know what I don't like right away, typically. Like, it would have been fine to keep going with that. I wonder if the medium beading wire will go in. I'd much rather use that. So, the pearls will fit. You do? Okay, medium it is. Is that a manatee? Like a settee or like a fainting couch, if you've ever heard of those. That's what they're like that's what I think of when I think of a settee or why can I not think of what it's called? I can't think of it, but yes, yes. I think the beading wire is gonna be much easier than trying to do fiddle with the um fiddle with the wire and have like everything falling off because that was not cool. I didn't like that. And just like on the other side, I'm going to put a temporary stopper. I'm just going to take a couple of crimp tubes and I'm just going to squash them onto the end of my wire so that I don't have to worry about my beads falling off, but I can cut it off when I'm finished so that my beads are just more secure while I'm creating. So, oh my gosh, you guys, if I could find my phone, I would be showing you a picture. So, Squish's first birthday, I think I'm going to ask a Chase Lounge. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. It was literally on the like no fainting couch. Oh, it's a 5-seater. Okay. Okay. So originally, I'm going to go ahead and start with 5 again, just so that once I decide which clasp I want to use on this, um, the rhinestone isn't right up against the clasp because if I decide to use a toggle or something like that, you want to have space to keep it what's the word? Drapey, like you don't want it all. You want there to still be movement, is what I'm trying to say. You never know sometimes. I was the girl who took English classes, extra English classes as my electives because I took like literature, English literature, American literature. Come on, go on. There we go. Okay. I get one on and the other one falls off. Wrong way. There we go. Yes, that's much nicer. Just the feel in my hand is nicer. We're just gonna go 3 pearl, 3 pearl. Um, 3 rhinestone, I mean, sorry. So there will be 6 beads total in between the little rhinestones, which I think their size is like both a blessing and a curse because like why will this not go into these pearls now after I double check? My goodness gracious. Why is nothing working for me this evening? Might have to go back to the fine. Yeah, they slide right under the fine wire, not the medium. Which I don't understand because I pre-checked them, so I didn't have this very same problem. My soft leg scratch. Okay, that one went on. Maybe I'm just not looking at it correctly. I don't have my light turned on very brightly because, as you all know, it makes me look like a glowworm because it's so bright. And it's nowhere as near as bright as it could be. If I had it turned all the way on, you might think that I was a heavenly creature because that's how like bright the light goes. Okay, there we go. I was just not. I didn't have the angle of my beading wire correct, so then we're gonna do 3 more of the Tohos. If I'm incorrect in what I'm calling them, let me know in the comment section so that I can start calling them the correct name. Yeah. It's just that the holes are at the very bottom. So you could do it with this being square, and then you could, because then you're just going through it one, and then you could use 6, or maybe even you could use whatever size bead you wanted to go with this. I just wanted to try to do a double string with it the first time so that I would know how it worked. Where did they go? Oh, right here. Pretty sure this is the right one. Like I said, I don't know if these are more meant to be like sewn on to outfits or not, but they came in a box that was all like beading wire and whatnot. Make sure I have this the right way. I'll put through one of the holes and then do the other. Make sure I have it facing the correct way. And then it's split. And I don't. I have it on the straight on. I probably should have practiced this more. I like came in here and fiddled around with it for a minute and was like, oh yeah, I got this. It's okay. We can do this on the fly. No problem. But uh I I wish that I paid priority shipping for my companion bundle like Beth did. But the thing is that like my companion bundle, oh Kim, I'll help you. I'll help you, hon. Don't worry about it. We got this. I can literally share my screen so you can see as I walk through each thing step by step. So it won't be difficult. You'll be able to see exactly what to do and do it on your own like computer and or phone. I'm not sure which one you're trying to post from, your computer or your phone, but if it's your computer, I can literally help you step by step by step. So we got it. I don't know who your tutor was, but I got your back. Please go on. Thank you. There's one side. Halfway down. Yeah, I don't know who were you. It doesn't. Pictures don't go where I want. I get so frustrated. Actually, it's probably because I hate Facebook. Oh, goodness. I can turn on. I haven't done it yet, but I can turn on my community tab and you can share there. And then I can always go and share them in the Facebook group. But I did get my friend request from you and did accept. So I was excited to see that come through. Because we talked about you getting on, like actually getting on Facebook and not just having an account so that you can talk in Messenger, which is why you originally got an account, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness, go on my. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Another rhinestone. This would also be if you could find like another like bar type bead. Come on. This is why I don't see bead. Because I can never find the hole. Okay, new next rhinestone. So, like so. This one. Yes, I got your friend request and accepted it. So yeah. Linda, I sent, oh yes, you got it. Never mind. You sent me the picture of the crocheted button or the pattern. Because I followed your page, but I didn't have like you specifically. So happy we finally figured that out. Then we can chat on Messenger. Don't drive me crazy. I love pearls. I love pearls. I love pearls. But I like where Bernie gets his pearls because his pearls don't have the itty bitty holes unless you're buying like itty bitty pearls like these. These did not come from Bernie's, but I prefer his pearls like when he buys them from his supplier directly, not ones that he bought from a buyout, but a buyout or like when someone's like, oh, I'm not beading anymore, here you go. So my friend Jenny Hawkins, she, a friend of her dad's, I guess, decided that she was no longer beading, and so she like sold her dad like the entire collection for like $150. And we are talking, it covers more than like 2/3 of their garage. That's how many beads it was. And they're all sorted and labeled and priced and like everything. But then she started working. So she's never really had a chance to like do more than the couple of times before she started working at the her local bead store. So and she went from this time last year was when she first started, and she was going to do it part-time, and now she's an assistant manager, and she got to come to Tucson, but we didn't get to meet up this time around. So I'm probably just going to like go take have like a little 3 or 4 day trip out to see her. We just have to figure out when the best time for that to happen. But I'm really liking these, you guys. So if I can find these little rhinestones elsewhere, is this something you guys would like to see? Or is this like not your jam at all? Because I think that's very pretty. And I'm thinking about my rice buffalo horn beads. Oh my gosh. I did not even think about that. Like, how gorgeous would this be in between them? This is something that I started to bead and wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. So I was doing like the second part. I don't know why, but wouldn't that be absolutely gorgeous in between the rhinestones? Okay. Okay. You'll be okay, Ken. I know you don't ever post anything on there. I basically did it so that we could chat on like we could do a video chat on Messenger if we wanted to, because you're also supposed to be coming on. But is your settee coming? That's for your beading room? I can't wait to get a whole tour. Or have you already done that? There's some more of those. One, two. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I can't wait to see a tour of your setup. I hope you'll do that. It's kind of like the beading version of MTV Cribs. Like, I'm excited. I haven't been able to be in here enough for, like, there's so much Steve can do without me. But then when it comes to like where I want things placed, obviously I need to be in here and help with that. So it makes it hard. But if I got these, would you guys like them? Notes for your lounge room. Hence the lounge. It's what you sit on to watch TV. Yes. Okay. So then are you all set up? And have you done a tour yet? Oh, you don't like the rhinestones? I've done a mini tour with where we got more, where we've gotten so far. But yes, I really would like to paint the walls in here, but I'm not going to push it. So are you just like not a rhinestone girl, Kim? Hey, babe, will you text Beth and let her know that I'm live right now? Because I don't know what I did with my phone. Or Kim, could you go put a message in the um oh, that's the other thing. If you participate in the collaboration, campaign collaboration, you get added to a group text on Messenger. And it has like, even if you only participate in the like one of them, you still stay in the group chat. It's not like we start a brand new group chat all the time. And so that's also kind of fun because then you get to chat with everybody that way rather than it being like a post that everybody can see, which is kind of cool. I like it. We are very smart assy and like we all just kind of say what we think, so it's fun. I like it. Especially since they closed all of the group chats. That annoyed me because the state group chats were just getting to the point where there were like multiple people from the same state and they were setting up like meets with each other and everything else. I really think I like this. I think you're crazy, kid. Look at how pretty that is. But I know you like wood beads and pearls and leather and everything else. But I like the way it's turning out, actually. I'm glad that I didn't just keep going because this is the first project that I'm making with these. And I think had I kept going the way that I was, I wouldn't have liked it. And they might have just gone right back into my stash, into a box here or there kind of thing. So I am excited. And those teal and pearls, or teal and buffalo horns, are probably going to be the next edition of a bracelet like this. So, question for you, even if you don't like the rhinestones. Do you think this needs a focal, or is this just one of those bracelets that the bracelet is the focal, like there's no need for a focal? Opinions, please. Just so that I probably won't do it for this design, but for like a future one, I'd like to know like your guys' thoughts on that. But yes. Oh, you have some of these? There you go, Cheryl. I'm fortunate to have a spare bedroom for whatever rabbit hole I've gone down last. Yes, I love it. I'm excited. Oh, no football. No football. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we used to have an office and a guest room. Now we have a feed room and a craft room. Hmm. Oh, well, hey, you got your big screen TV, so. And we still technically have a spare room for now. Just kidding. But yes, I have rabbit holes too. But what he's referring to is the craft room. It's actually wasn't a craft room to begin with. It's where we keep all of the supplies for our puppy care packages. Because all of my puppies go to their forever homes with a puppy care package that has over 50 items in it. And I don't put, like, some people have been like, oh, well, can I buy the dog without it? And unless they're a returning, like, customer, I don't typically do that. I typically say no matter what price you end up getting the dog for, you get the puppy care package, because it's for me, it's about education about just all of the things that a dog does need. So I don't do that. But yeah, it has like over 50 items in it. So you can imagine like having when we had many more females than we have now, we were like, there was a lot of stuff with all the bins and everything else. So now we just buy per litter. Um, it just works out better that way, especially because we're not sure. But hi, Brandy. Oh, good. Sorry, Beth. Did you go and tell her, babe, like I asked you to? I appreciate it. Look, Beth, I'm using those rhinestones that I talked about. What do you think? You don't have to use them as a two-hole bead. You can also have them to where the hole goes through the middle. You have that option with these. But I love this. So yes. You tried. Thank you, Kim. You love them? Okay, good. I'm thinking about finding more for like a future sale. Maybe we can get them in like multiple colors. Black could be really sexy to have that, I think. And then also, I think I have a pattern that I already did that I think you would like, Beth, in between the rhinestones. It's on my mat currently, but not where I'm eating. If I were to do this in between the rhinestones, because I'm I can't remember what these itty bitty ones are, but they're like a tealish blue color and they're really pretty, and Beth likes blue so much she stuck it in her last name. Right, Beth? I'm glad that I tried this out. We tried many different ways when we were first getting started, Beth. We had it on wire, and then we took it off the wire, put it on a thinner wire, then decided I didn't like the wire at all. It was too fiddly. And so for the first attempt, anyways, I might still try one with, oops, wrong way. This one needs to go here. There we go. I did put on eyebrows for you guys though, because I went back and saw the last video that I like didn't have makeup on in, and I looked like I had no eyebrows. So it looked very fun. What's up, babe? I'm good.
You got stuff to drink and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you, Bill. I really like these a lot. This is gonna be fun to play around with, I think. These could be the focal. You could just use one of these as the focal of a bracelet, and that could be really pretty as well. So you wouldn't necessarily have to use a lot of the rhinestones. You could just use one for the very center of a bracelet or a necklet. Please go on. Thank you. So I did like put these on a string once to see if it was something I'd be able to wear. And it is. It does. It's not scratchy. It's not. The back is nice and smooth of these. So I'm definitely going to have to see what else I can find in something like this, because I just think it's really elegant. And I'm glad that you guys agreed that it did not need a purple. I think that it's beautiful just as it is. But you guys know, a lot of my bracelets don't have purples. That's just my taste. But and also, as always, anything I make on the show, unless specifically stated otherwise, is for sale. So, if you ever see something that I make and you'd like it, reach out to me privately. So, but I hope you saw that the reason we're not doing the companion collaboration is because neither Rosanna or I had it yet. And so she wanted to wait until we all had it. So, and then I wasn't going to go live. But I remembered I didn't go live on Wednesday. I hadn't jumped off. I'll probably do. Oh, for a second there, I thought I had a backwards rhinestone, but I just so yes. Aw, thanks, Kim. Yeah, like I said, I think black could be really beautiful. You could get like Like this is something I could make my sister. She's born in April, so her April Fool's actually is her birthday. But yeah. I felt so bad because a couple years ago I decided that it would be funny to just not have contact with her all day on her birthday. And like she video chatted me and she Snapchatted and I just wasn't answering. Um, and so like, and then I saw like on one of the Facebook posts, like, oh, are you having a good birthday? Did everybody say hi? And she's like, well, someone I really wanted to. I haven't talked to you yet. And so I ended up feeling bad, but she got a huge bouquet of flowers on the 2nd of April and said, did you really think that I forgot your birthday? So she said, please don't ever do that again. So I have it. That one's a little bit short. But yeah. Of the 8 children my mother had, the 2 that were born on a holiday was Halloween and April Fool's Day. So every once in a while, my birthday is MLK, so but not like an every year thing. Yes. Ooh, wait. Wait, is that what these are called? Monties? Oh, these little pearls. I'm almost done. Come on. I need to put them to the side. I have not been doing that. And it would probably be smart to put the ones that won't go on a hole off to the side. So I don't keep trying them on. Oh, okay. Haberdashery. I don't, I'm gonna have to look that up. But I need to see, I might actually be done. Oh, I am done. Okay. In fact, I will probably take off the last one. Now I have to decide how I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to do it with the 5 beads. And like I said, I'll probably take this last part off because on my arm, it's already like I might have to take 2 off. So then when I end it with a clasp, um, let me see if I just take this one off and put 2 more of the purple on like I did at the beginning. Just make sure I don't need to take another pattern off, but I might need to. 5. Okay, goes down and test it again. Yeah, see, they're still in there. Alrighty, now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna clasp this. So, do I just like bring them together and print them together rather than separately? Do I crimp them separately and then add them on? Come on, gravity, do your job. There we go. Thoughts on how to, yeah, sewing supplies, wood buttons, stuff like that. I love it. I love that short, that name. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Because I could just crimp them together, but then they kind of, maybe I crimp them individually first and then together. What do you think? I know, Cheryl, that's the thing that annoys me. There's no other gemstone for that day or for that month. And like every other month has at least two. Or there like are several colors of this, stuff like that. I know there are lots of different colors of diamonds, but it's hard to like. I love to do gemstone jewelry for people's birthday gifts, so it kind of like I think I'm gonna crimp them separately and then together. I think that will give it more space and it won't come to quite such of a triangle. But now I'm just trying to decide. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too many. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Rosanna would be really good in here. So yeah. All right. Oh, come on. Juice. No. Where are my number twos? Probably on my desk somewhere. I thought I had more than one jar. Apparently I don't. Oh no, I did right here. Yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna crimp them separately and then together. So let me give it some. I'm gonna bring it down quite a bit before I do the first crimp because I want space. But I also don't want a bunch of wasted wire. It's okay. This is your first time. Don't make it harder on yourself than it has to be. So I'm just gonna go down like that. I'm going to grab some scraps because obviously that's only one pass of the wire. So I'm going to use my scraps like that. I'm going to grab my magical crimper. I did not get a chance to reset my desk and put my stuff away where it belongs. Here it is. So, yes, so it's just going to crimp. Crimp. I really do like the way the crimp turns out when you have 3 strands through it. It really does look very nice. So we're gonna cut off the excess here, but not lose it because we'll use it for the other ones. Okay. Okay, now the other side. Hold on, I've got a little bit of a piece of extra metal that's sticking out. There we go. Okay, on the other side, let me put another thing. Put it in the wire assistance.
Okay, man.
What?
Linda is going crazy, dude.
Why? What did I do?
I was cooking my lunch for tomorrow, so I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, she wants. I don't have a 2-strand closure. If I did, I would be using it. I have I wish I did because I would have used that. I do have, I was trying to find, I have these really pretty ones that I bought that going to put this one on it because I think these are absolutely stunning. So I'm just gonna pop that on the end. I wish I had a two uh hole closure. I don't know that I've even ever tried to design with one of those. So, but if you don't mind, could you? You're knocking on your screen. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the point where Beth is on and can hit ding dong. Um, we were supposed to practice that, and we haven't yet because I haven't been feeling well. So it's not on her end, it's mine. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh, are you talking about the little ones that you like slide your stuff into? I do have some, don't know where they are at this moment, have never used them. I bought them, but I haven't used them. I don't know why, I just haven't, and so then I don't know where they are, so they're not right here with all of my other findings that I try to keep together. So I will have to look for them. And if this doesn't turn out, I'm going to fix it. I can't just leave a design. I completely changed one of them the other day after we were done when I restrung it. Okay, there we go. Oops, that's an ugly crimp. I don't like that. Cut it off. This is why I left myself extra wire. Because part of the course, this is what happens when I try to crimp. It wasn't the first one this time. But okay, crimp. And make sure that uh-oh, dad locked somebody in here, and now he's in the kitchen. So they're one. Is it Growth or Shiloh? Shiloh. Babe, Shiloh wants you. You're cooking. The dogs are always in the kitchen because, like, whenever we are making like something with fresh best vegetables, they always get some. Okay. So those are the two currents separately. So can I just add another crimp right here and back one of them back through for my lip? That was my thought process. If this doesn't work, I will use. I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna have to look for those slide clasps. I don't like the way it looks, pulling them together like that, and I really like this design. Okay, so those will be hunted for tonight. Oh, and it's a good thing because this one has an extra, although I could just break it off, but I will find my slide things because I don't want to do that, but yes, a week or two ago. Okay, you could make your own. Oh, you're right. I could. Kind of like the one that I said I wanted to bead. Oh, I could. What a genius.
Thank you.
I wasn't talking to you.
Goodbye. Come on, Coop.
Goodbye.
Come on, Quinn.
And then they always want to take credit when it's not about them, but don't want to take responsibility when it is. Okay. Looking for silver wire. But it's ridiculously thick. For some reason, that's all I'm seeing. Oh, wait, no, I have this. And it's even silver plated. Okay. I'm gonna break it. I always break them. They drive me nuts. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Daisha. I appreciate that. Show two-string class link tutorial. Oh, wait, make your all right. So I'm gonna cut probably, I don't know, 2.5, 3 inches. I'm going to find the middle of it. I put my ruler underneath my mat, and then I like tape the excess of it under there, so couldn't get there. Okay, so it is almost exactly 3 inches. That's like a quarter of an inch board. So that would be time to cut another piece of wire. That's what that means. 3 inches. Right there. And we're going to mark 1.5 is right there. So we're gonna grab our beadle-on reset bell making plier. I'm gonna use a Sharpie. My finger just moved. If I had a Sharpie right here, which I thought I did. Yes, here. Okay. So we're gonna measure where the middle is. I'm gonna mark it with a Sharpie right at 1.5 inches. But when I go to make my center, I'm going to go slightly off so that it does stay centered in the whip. So I'm going to go right there. I'm going to pop it up and across, just like so. Looks like this side might be a little longer, but that's okay. And while it's on the pliers, I'm going to twist it twice. I don't ever make one twist because if I do, it always like comes undone when I'm trying to do the rest of it. So I like to make my twists. I always like to do 2 twists. And like I said, these are looking to be a little bit off-centered. So I'm going to go and see the measurements, but I want you guys to see too. So the length of this is like 1.25 inches. This one is, oh no, mine was 1.125 inch. So I just need to take 1/8 of an inch off, which isn't a lot. So not too bad. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to do my hybrid link that I like to do. I'm going to come down at the end of this, and I'm just going to rotate it forward. I'm going to put my mandrel right in there. I hope I didn't leave myself. I didn't leave myself too little wire. I might have to roll it back just a little bit. No, I'm going to have to roll it back quite a bit because I want to meet where these two go. That was not. So I'm just going to keep rolling this back till it gets to where it will fit this actual project. Cut most of this sleeve off. I did not even think about that. Okay. So we're just gonna have 1.5 like rounds. I can do more if need be. I am gonna go ahead and cut off about 1/4 on this side because I feel like that's about where it was when I cut the other side because the loop was too far away. Okay. So there we go. We have 1.5 loops on both sides. This one is still longer than the other one. So and cut some off and roll it back a little bit more. Okay, so then I have my tooth. Is somebody yelling at me again?
No, look at the last comment.
It's absolutely legal there. And you can indeed. I don't know that I've set it up like that. Do you know where my thing is?
What thing? Phone?
Yes.
I can look for it.
Or can you just call it twice in a row? It'll ring that way.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, thank you. This is 20 gauge. So I rolled these wrong though. I rolled one in and rolled one out. This is slightly off center. Let me see. This is what I was getting at, or if it's still too short, or it's still too wide. So here's the bracelet. Like I said, I gotta remember to keep that extra one off. They need to be just a little bit shorter. So roll a little bit more on both sides. And this is a complete guessing game for me right now because I have not worked with these before. So there's a little connector, and I think that is, yeah, the loops are going to be right next to each other. So you definitely, oh, he's calling. It's on the floor. Okay, got it. Okay. Linda, send me the link in Messenger, and then I'll post it to the YouTube channel.
Got
so
it?
then everybody can get it. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. It was on the floor.
Okay.
Okay. So now we need to recreate this. And this wire obviously will be long enough because we saw how little wire we needed for this. So I'm just gonna fold back over on the first step. I'm gonna twist it twice. Like so. What I was wanting to do was to do my hybrid link. So I'm trying to think where I would need to. Don't throw your wire, Heather. This is a learning game for me. Sorry. I would need to bend it, I imagine, almost right there. So if I just put this like this, go up, over, rotate my pliers around and down, and then I can use my pliers to, so that my clasp isn't going onto a cymbal loop. Come on, thank you. Okay, so we have the first one done. And I totally think this is something I'd be able to recreate quickly now. We're gonna cut off the excess wire, right where it meets the original loop. Oh, I cut my loop. Darn it. Wire. I feel like this is deja vu to the necklace from the other night when I just could not get it together. I kind of feel like we're doing that over. Okay, again, we're going to go up and around our center loop here, and we're going to crisscross. We're going to let them be in a V, and we're going to twist twice. Then, after I fix my loop, which is very easy to do just by taking your pliers and going in there, then I'm literally going to start my hybrid link right at the very center there. And then I just need to take it around once. Where are my Randy pliers? Oh. Come on. Don't be a pet. Oh, wait. You need to stay out of the way for a second, plier. You're up next. Okay. Now, we're only going to cut this wire this time. Then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Let's now go back out a little bit. Come right there, up, over, and down. Rotate around to right there. Grab the end of the wire till it goes back around. And then I will straighten out all of my loops momentarily. Yes. I just want to make sure I got that all the way around. Tamp that down. And now let's get all of our wires in place. So we have the one on top, and then we have one here and one there. Just like that. Set, ready to go. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to go into the middle-ish of the wire, like so, up, over, across, and down, and I'm going to twist twice. Right where that is formed, I'm going to start my hybrid loop. Up, over, down, rotate the pliers. Up, over, move out of my way for a second, please. Down and around. Okay. Now we're just going to cut this loop, not our main loop. And do it all again. Oh, this way, so up, over, down, rotate my pliers. This hoop is a little bit in the way, so I'm going to move it out of the way just while I rotate that wire. And then I will put it back where it belongs. And straighten everything out. And the best way I have found when doing stuff like this to like get things.
You're a little too close to yourself. I can't see you.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry, guys. So now I have a 2-link connector right there and right here. I'm not going to lie, I'm probably going to redo them when I'm not there because I'm being hypercritical of myself right now. I don't like, for some reason, why this one's small and that one's big. And it happened on both of them, which is why it's annoying. Pull those together. I don't know how that happened. I used the exact same step on the flyer. Oh no, I love these. I have a problem with the Zuron ones because they always slip on my wire. So it's just, yeah, I don't have, I'll be honest. Of my Zuron pliers, I have the bench and I have like the basic set. And then I have like two of these ones. But I always found like when I was trying to twist my wire would slip out of them. That doesn't happen when I use these. So I think it's something that, like many things, are a personal thing. Okay. So you guys are going to have to imagine this class because I just said I was going to do it again. I will post a picture and or show you tomorrow on the live how I finished it. Because if I can find the two slider things, I will use that because I think that that would be the best bet. But if not, then I will remake this um till I'm happy with it and show you what it looks like tomorrow. Because I have to put like two more beads on this one and I only put three on this side for some reason. So like I said, if I cannot find another way, I will remake this so that it's more cohesive. And I will probably go check out Linda's video from week or two if she sent me the link. Did you send me the link so I could share it? I do not see it. There's the birthday bunny you told me, yes. I really need to turn on the community page on my thing, so I will do that. Hi, Brittany. How are you? Yeah, like I said, I think it's just a matter of personal preference. These fit in my hand better. I like the Beadsmith micro pliers too because these ones you can only use and twist up to a certain gauge without them crisscrossing when you try to do it. So that's when I bought the original one. That's why I bought this one because it's sturdier than that one. I do like how small loops I can get with those. So if I'm using a smaller gauge wire, I do use those. It's just kind of like, I just think it's something that's uh specific. But here's the bracelet. I really like the way that it turned out. I think it's very pretty. And I have a gazillion ideas going through my mind. I think this would make a gorgeous choker as well, which could be very beautiful. So yeah, you posted it in the chat. In what chat? In like your Facebook page? I'm confused. But I really like the way this turned out. I am going to be looking for these. I'll scroll up so that I can remember what it. Oh, I don't think it shared because yeah, it didn't share, hon. Because I don't, can I open up where people can see it no matter what? Like if I'm logged in, can I set my YouTube to where that's not a problem? Because I don't have an issue with it. Let me see. Switch account. Oh, TJ Straights and Treasures. No, thank you. You settings. I should be able to do it in settings. Language, time management notifications, purchases and memberships, blah, 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 blah. Video and audio. What is this? I'm trying to see. I will figure out if there's a way to do it. If you send it to me, I can post it. So the pearl bracelet and earrings tutorial. Okay, I'll go do that. What's I think I just have to go change that. So this helps. No, no, no. And split enable stats for nerds. Okay. I want to know like how I can go in and fix that. So I will figure it out because when I pull up live chat, it just says hold for a review. It doesn't give me that option. So yeah, I will figure that out. Did you? Aw. All right, Kimmy. Love you. Get a good night's sleep. I will find that, Lynn. I'm gonna go watch it, and if I'm successful at doing what she did, then I will like post a short, or I'll finish it tomorrow morning. But I hope everybody had a good evening. I'm also tired, Kim, so I'm right behind you. But thank you guys all for joining in. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button on your way out, leave me a comment, let me know how you like the video, if there are other things you would like to see in the future. Um, and if you want to, I do live sales. You can join my membership, which is $9.99 a month, but you get 10% off all orders from the live sales. So there you are. All righty. Thank you. I appreciate that, Brittany. So I will see you guys all tomorrow afternoon. It's 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's normally Randy is at 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Then if Dorothy goes live, she's at 9 o'clock. Roseanne is at 10 o'clock, and I'm at 12 o'clock. We both knew that 1 hour wasn't enough, so I put myself at 2 hours or 2 hours past Rosanna's for that reason. But there's a whole lineup. So Cheryl, when you're healing, join us. We would love to have you. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And as always, happy beading.